I didn't see you there. Oh, and look, my video resized itself. That's very embarrassing. Let me fix that for you really quickly. I checked one view and not the other. Oh, boy. Well, how's it going, guys? Is my audio syncing up okay? Because that's the thing I was trying to mess with before we started here. Right off the... We're so much better taped. What am I even doing? Okay. Hi, welcome to Pile of Shame Live. Used to be on SeanOrange, now it's on Famicom Dojo. We're going to try something a little bit different than before. Instead of having the gameplay on the screen and then the face in the corner, we're going to do more of a behind-the-scenes approach to filming an actual Pile of Shame video, where I sit in front of this retro station here and I look at the screen and I play a video game. And today we're going to play this video game. But first, I wanted to let you know that I am going to be monitoring this on my phone. So let's see what YouTube thinks is happening right now. How are you all? Sorry about the podcast not really working out very well. We might be able to get it to work again, assuming that what I have done is successful. Oh, my lip sync isn't too off. Great, fantastic. So here we are, a little meta here, but yay. Hey Colin, how's it going? Cool. All right, this is fantastic. So like I was saying, we're gonna do this a little bit differently. So you're gonna see me record some things. There's a second camera over here. I'm not gonna move this one. It's in about the same setup, and yeah, this one's closer because this aperture is bigger, you see. So cool. All right, I just need a moment to get the camera set up to what I need to do, the real camera. I have a microphone over yonder, so when I'm turning my head, you can actually hear me. I have this one hooked up for the video camera. I have a new battery, so it won't run out. You're going to see me stop and start it a lot. Hopefully I'll leave this out of the shot in the meantime. But yeah, I am excited. Are you guys excited? Because this is going to be a whole new thing that we're doing here. Right on. I'll as I'm starting and stopping also, I'm planning on answering some questions in between. I don't just leave the camera running the whole time, because we're going to capture it this way. So there's kind of no reason to. And that stuff that I would have wanted to get will be on here. Although there's this stuff and this stuff, but I don't care about this that much. Let's see what you all are saying. We'll do it live. We're doing it live. Yeah, widescreen with the 3x4, Anders. That's yes. Cool. All right, everyone's excited and not upset. So that's really how you start. So, all right. We got Colin and James and Peter. I said Vinnk. Vinnk was excited. Haven't seen him say anything in a little bit though. Alexa, hello. Like, hey Alexa, play Shadowgate. You probably hear that joke a lot. I'm really sorry. Yeah, Colin. Yeah, this is my quarantine here. Clearly, it grew out in the last 2 months. Yes, the Philips TV set is still here, and it is all that matters. Hello, Elena. Yep. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. Oh yeah. The hair's looking a little gray. Boy, I mean, it looks worse than it is because it's just so long now. My favorite though is when it, like a strand falls out and I can see like the transition from colored to gray. It's real fun. Okay, I'm gonna put this guy on pause. You might still hear me because the way I had to get the audio to work, it's gonna come through in every scene transition, so you hear me scuffling about. But I'll be able to keep you apprised as to my progress, and for people replaying this later, you'll know when to hop back in because the waiting to start screen is missing. So here it is. Actually, I need the be right back one, don't I? Sorry. All right, I'll be back in a moment as I get the camera set up. doing things behind the scenes is so fun, you guys. Okay. So the question is this camera going to see the other camera because of its positioning? I think the answer is going to be yes. So I might, well, I'll just move this guy. Ooh, that's going to be a good shot. I like that. I like that shot. Okay. Maybe I get a little bit closer? Maybe a little bit closer, yes? I aim the camera down a little bit more. You know how it goes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, that is good. Is a good job. Although I can't see anything if I don't flip the viewfinder down. And you can't see me doing any of this at all. Oh, alright. One less cushion to sit on. To fix. This is very high-tech stuff, y'all. Alright. God. Alright. I have all my props in front of me. The camera can hear me. Great. Everything is going swimmingly. All right, and we're back. Yep. Ooh. I've been waiting to do this transition.
Shame.
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Weird, right? Okay. Yeah, this does definitely look different with these two screens. That's very interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna do the bit that I'm gonna do for the show. You get to hear it, so I don't want to repeat myself. You know, like why spend so much time? Yeah, Metal Jesus rocks. Yeah, I listen. Hey, Sin Killer. Thanks for catching us live. Boy, I'm so glad it's working. yeah. Shadowgate. All right, I'll explain it in a minute. What's going on here? Okay. All right. I should probably start recording on the other camera. That's going to be real embarrassing for me later. Otherwise, go to edit things and it's not there. Oh, might also need to put this prop back behind me. Ugh, so many things to unplug. This is how the sausage is made, folks. At least when I'm talking out loud is to you guys and not just to myself, which is a little more awkward. But anyway. Okay. Okay. Hello there and welcome to Pile of Shame. I just realized that you're going to see me looking off to this camera and it might be a little confusing. I'm not looking at you, but that's because you'll know I'm doing something for the actual video. And when I look back to you, you'll know I'm talking to you. So, all right. Welcome to Pile of Shame, Quarantine Edition. This is my quarantine here, and I'm SeanOrange. Thank you so much for joining us. And today we're going to talk about this game, Shadowgate. Now, Shadowgate was an NES favorite of mine growing up, and so much so that I would try to get past the same parts over and over like you do when you're a kid. Like the ones that are the most... That was really bad. Let me try that again. All right, we're going to play this game, Shadowgate. And Shadowgate is one of my childhood favorites. I played it a lot on the NES with my friends as a kid, and I got my own copy later in life. Basically, just very, very transformative and formative at a young age. In addition to Deja Vu, I might like Deja Vu more, to be perfectly honest, but it uses the same system as this. These games were originally released for Macintosh and then ported to the NES. Since they were point-and-click adventures, basically, they had to get kind of clever with how they implemented that for the NES, which, you know, you'll see in a little bit here. But man, what got me thinking about this was the Nintendo Switch. which I don't have with me, so I need to go get that. I feel like that was all very horrible and rambling, so I might do some multiple takes here. Just a second, I will be right back. As I get up and walk over to the Switch, and hopefully I don't pull a cable over while I'm doing that. Okay. Okay. I'm going to check in with y'all. See how we're doing. Explain my Shadowgate shame. Oh, I will. Thank you for reminding me exactly what I need to do. Oh, man, I have my props here. I really should... These are mostly unscripted, so I have ideas, and I don't always follow them through because I thought about them much earlier in the day. Boy. Yes, needs more pork. Did you know that like pork belly, like just pork in general, is just really hard to sell right now, and people are like buying up these pigs, like they're speculators, right? And they're shutting down these farms. It's real sad. Boy, real life's kind of a bummer sometimes. So let's play some video games. Does it have battery backup? I'm going to pretend like I don't know that it does because I just checked it before I came live here. And so usually when I make this pile of shame videos, I am trying to recreate actual feelings I had playing these again after a long time. So they're not lies exactly, but I am trying to get something on camera for you. Yeah, let's just go with that, shall we? But yes, it does have battery backup. And surprisingly, my battery still works. So, okay. So what I need to do here is, well, first I got to catch up my video on this guy, Pork Mafia. I mean, I already have a Pork Mafia. All right. Okay. So let's review what I want to say. What I want to say is that this is Shadowgate. It's a childhood favorite. Actually, welcome to Pile of Shame. We're here to talk about an NES game. Got my isopropyl alcohol, 91%, of course. And we have our game, Shadowgate. And childhood favorite, so much so I got this N64 version. And then what got me thinking about it was the Switch remake. So those are all the hit points I want to hit. We'll see if I do a better job of it this time. Okay. We'll actually play a video game real soon, I promise you guys. It's already recording. I just can't start for some reason. All right, here we go. Welcome to Pile of Shame, and my arm got blocked by this. Welcome to lean forward a little bit. Welcome to Pile of Shame 2020 Quarantine Edition. This is my quarantine hair, and I'm SeanOrange. Thank you so much for watching. We are here to play one of my favorite games of all time on NES. I have my isopropyl alcohol, 91%, as recommended by us and other clever people. And we're gonna play this game, Shadowgate. Did you hear that? I totally heard that. Okay, we're gonna try that again. The screaming kind of ruined the take. Speaking of quarantine. All right. Hello there, welcome to Pile of Shame 2020 Quarantine Edition. This is my quarantine hair, and I'm SeanOrange. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to talk today about one of my favorite NES games. I got my isopropyl alcohol here to clean the cartridge, 91%, as recommended by us and some other clever, intelligent people. And we're going to play this game, Shadowgate. Now, Shadowgate is a childhood favorite of mine. I played it many, many hours with friends. Did I say it was a childhood friend of mine? Okay. We're going to start here. I'm going to cut this and we're going to start here. I think that was a good intro. I got the isopropyl alcohol in there this time. That's why I wanted to start over. All right, we got it. See, I'm gonna zoom in digitally, strategically, as we edit this. So. Now, Shadowgate was a childhood favorite of mine that I played with my friends for many hours, playing over the same parts again and again, because, you know, those are the ones we get the most memories, right? And it's like playing Battletoads. Everyone remembers how hard it was to go through, like, the speed bikes and stuff, but that's not really that far into the game. But Shadowgate's very similar. Like, things I remember feeling so great for figuring out were pretty darn early on. So we'll see how early on as we play. But why is this on my pile of shame? Well, I'll tell you, I have beaten this game, so that's not the reason. The reason actually is I tried to pick it up a while ago. I don't remember how long ago. Something reminded me of it, and I got started, and I realized I didn't remember a whole lot about how to get very far, and that became very frustrating for me, and I kind of put it down and didn't come back to it. But I was reminded of it lately because of the Shadowgate remake on Nintendo Switch, which I just bought this week. So I figured, why not do a pile of shame about Shadowgate? And, you know, a week's pretty good, I think, in Famicom Dojo terms, turning this around so quickly. So, yeah. Okay. Come to think of it, I'm really hoping that this doesn't end up in my pile of shame too. My plan was to play it a bit before I recorded this, but now I have these two versions. Plus, a while ago, this has definitely been on my pile of shame a lot longer. I've got Shadowgate 64, which we'll definitely have to play at some point. I did play this about, I want to say, 7 years ago, and it was very interesting, very different than either of these games. The remake apparently is just recreating the screens with super awesome current high fidelity effects. To my knowledge, I haven't actually played it yet, but I'm very stoked to show you one of my favorite games of all time. Hopefully it holds up. I guess we'll see. All right, to the retro station, and we're already here. That's going to be one of the jokes. So. I mean, partly it's because I don't want to move the streaming setup, but this is a good excuse to just not have to move the camera hardly at all. So I'm going to do that again, and then I'm going to come back and see what y'all had to say about that little piece of cinema, because boy, I don't even know. Man. You know, I didn't mention Deja Vu this time. I'll have to slip that in casually. Crazy. Okay. Getting this set up again. Way back here. My camera, I've had this camera for about 10 years, and it's really past time that I got a new one. For a number of reasons. Get a really nice one too. That would be probably a very good idea. But one of the things that it has a problem with is like a little bit of a tilt in I don't know, like the thing sits vertically, but the video is rotated like a half a degree or like a whole degree, and it's very noticeable. And if I don't set the camera up in a certain way to correct for the tilt, it becomes something of a problem. So when I don't have to move, it's not that big of an issue. But okay, where are we? Okay. So now I gotta set this bad boy up. I won't bother recording and putting the game in itself at this juncture. I can do that at any time. But oh goodness. And then after I get this plugged in, I did not forget about you all. I will check to see what you have to say. You might be noticing me putting this in and not pushing it down for the very simple reason that I put new pins in here and they're real tight, and if I push it down it actually won't work. But there you go. Okay, let's see what you guys had to say. Oh, let me get this flipped over again. And I can cheat to the camera a little bit, you know, get the shirt in there and everything. Yeah, when I end this, I definitely want to mention all that stuff. Patreon, t-shirts, all your awesome support, because it's real awesome. Oh boy. I'm so far. Okay, preparation, pork bellies. Some of you might buy some bacon. Nice. Colin, my fun story about this game is my old housemate had it, but was terrified of the game as a kid in 2011. Sat down and got drunk and played it. Hey, that is a good way. This is kind of a scary game for a kid. That reminds me of the last time I played Battletoads. Again, the story I told earlier. I told this story in the actual Battletoads live stream too. That I got real drunk and wanted to play through that because it's like, those bikes don't scare me, and I did not do well, as you might predict. Part of that story also has to do with watching the Agatha Christie, was it Agatha Christie? Whatever novelist that went back in time with Donna to like save, and she like totally was being attacked by a giant killer wasp, and it didn't make any sense. Bliss out of our minds, and later we watched it again sober, and it still didn't make any sense. So, yes. Did I go back to the 90s? The gray hair says otherwise. But yeah. Yep, okay, the kids were indeed heard. Nice pork chop you got there. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, so many versions of this game. I agree, Sin Killer. Pixelating camera? Did something happen while I was recording? I have no idea. I got the monitor up here, but... Okay, well... Oh, the camera dropped. Okay. I hope it got better. Is it better now? Okay, so I'll probably mention the point and click thing. I don't think I even mentioned the Mac OS thing, so I'm gonna have to mention it while we're doing it here. There's a TurboGrafx 16 version? Sure, why not? Yeah, OG Famicom Dojo camera. This is the one we got for Season 2. Yeah. Okay. Peter's still waiting for the t-shirt? I'm so sorry about the delays, the COVID things making this hard. Upload bandwidth. I don't know if it's upload bandwidth or if it's my garbage software. I had to monkey with it a lot to get it to look even halfway decent. So, why am I asking you if the stream looks good when I can just like see for myself right here? Good gravy. All right, this has to be out of the shot. This needs to get plugged in. And I need to remind the camera to stay awake. Yep, looking good. All right, I'm going to move the camera one more time. I'm just going to leave, this looks good enough, right? So I'm just going to leave this up. Sorry for the glare, by the way, on the CRT. I have it set up so that the glare isn't as visible on the camera that I care more about. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, the angle was just a little too weird on this. Oh man, you know what? I was actually going to use the top loader for this video. And the only reason I wasn't going to use the top loader was because I had some ideas about wanting to try and capture video at the same time, but that would require a second computer, and that'd be too much to try and manage all at once. So I'm probably not going to do stuff like that. But and I flipped the friggin' viewfinder over again. This is quality streaming content, everyone. Okay. Needs to be a little higher. Oh, this is comfy. I'm on the floor basically. So okay. Sausage. All that pork. Man, I am sitting way too low in the camera I want to do the thing with. Okay, got another idea. This one will require me to walk away for a minute. Who needs to watch all this anyway? Yeesh. Hold on a second. All right. Better. More gooder. Just quality, all the quality. It's better than sitting on my knees anyway. Okay. Ooh, pixelating again. Neat. I see it. Don't know why it's doing that. I'm very sorry. Okay, is it back? Looks like it's back. That's some good stuff right there. Okay. How long has this been recording? Okay. So, I'm going to play a little bit of Shadowgate. I actually have to stop in 15 minutes. So, we'll see how this goes. Alright? Okay. So, Shadowgate was a game that was actually released for Macintosh originally. So this game and Deja Vu used the same point-and-click system, which they had to modify for the NES, having no mouse, which I think they did a pretty good job of that. And Deja Vu is a game that I like. I might like it more than Shadowgate. I'm sorry to say. So yeah, let's dive right in, shall we? I don't really remember my password or. Oh, are there actual files here? Does it have a battery backup? Oh my gosh. All right, cool. I'm amazed that battery still works. That's hefty. I mean, when was this game released? Like 87? Woo! All right, cool. Yeah, let's play some Shadowgate. Do the new file. Alright, the last thing that you remember is standing before the wizard Lakmir as he waved his hands. Now you find yourself staring at an entryway which lies at the edge of a forest. The druid's words ringing in your ears. Within the castle, Shadowgate, lies your quest. Oh, it's the castle's name. That's the titular name and the title name. The dreaded warlock lord will use his black magic to raise the behemoth from the dark depths. I don't remember what the behemoth looks like. The combination of his evil arts and the great titan's power will surely destroy us all. You are the last of the line of kings, the seed of prophecy that was foretold. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Only you can stop the evil from darkening our world forever. Fare thee well. Gritting your teeth, you swear by your god's name that you will destroy the warlock lord. Which god? Which one is it? Alright, so, like I was saying, we have this area here. The cursor is this skeleton-looking hand. And then as you move off that area, it flips to these spots. Now, I don't know if the Macintosh version did this, but the fact that it just like goes to the spots that you care about because you can't do anything anywhere else is at least very nice for the NES's perspective. Same with all the actions that you have to do. So if anyone's like played through this game before on the system, oh, and there's save. You think I'd remember a save button, right? Anyway, so let's see what I can do here. Let's look at this guy. Skull of some creature. Its meaning seems quite clear. Death lurks inside. Well, I recall this. Ha. As if by magic, the skull rises. Or maybe I just pushed it. I'm going to use my mind to move this key. There. I used my mind. Alright, key 1 is in hand. Yeah, these, I think I recall like the potions and other things having numbers on them, which is going to be really hard to remember later on. Alright, figured that out. Let's save, just for good measure. Alright. And then we move. You have to open the door. Why not just imply that I want to open the door? Oh, there are reasons later. We'll see those. The door is open. Let's throw leading to the castle, Shadowgate. Oh, that sound. I remember that mostly from Deja Vu. It's stuck in my head there. That pitiful wizard Lakmir was a fool to send a buffoon like you to stop me. You will surely regret it, for the only thing here for you is a horrible death. Well, I assume that's what he said. The sound of the maniacal laughter echoes in your ears. Well, the script is not exactly... yeah, anyway. Let's take these torches, which I see right here. Can't take it. Why not? Can I only have one torch? Am I only able to take... There we go. Alright, now let's open this door. Oh! The door is locked. Alright, I'll open this little cabinet here. The door is locked. Alright. Use the key. Doesn't fit into the keyhole. Alright. And the last action I took is still available until I change it, which is reminisce. Alright. More torches. Alright. Got that torch. The torch is in hand. I thought that one of those was... not a real torch. Ancient tome that seems no one has disturbed in its pages for centuries. Rectangular hole has been cut out of the inside of the book. Key 2, which we shall take. Alright. I am convinced. Let's move back, shall we? And use key 2. Click! Ooh. Ooh, a sword and a sling. I will take both of those things. Thank you very much. You can't take it. Well, fine. Alright. Let's move on back. Move on back. Okay, now I'm certainly going to die here. I can see the parts where the spikes are going to pop up and get me. But I also see there's this stone wall. Hit. Pow! Ooh, that's very convincing. Stone falls away to reveal a secret passage. Ooh. Give me that torch. Ugh. Try me. Do I have too many torches? I have 3 right now. Arrows in hand. Like, can I just legit not take this torch? Alright. I guess those weren't spikes after all. Fine. The stones in these walls were probably cut by the hands of enslaved mountain dwarves. Good to know, brain. Let's just open all the doors. Oh, baby. I'm not going to close them again. Is there even a close button? Oh, snap! The shark swims by as if patrolling this calm pool. That skeleton with the key is looking pretty enticing. Alright, we are going to take stone, and that stone, and that stone, and that stone, and that stone. Alright. Well, that looks hittable. I'd like to hit that. Oh, Lord. Centuries of erosion, yada, yada, yada. Okay, this room is really cold. I bet it is. It won't open. Alright, I'm able to get these torches. What gives, man? I like how this says torch 4 here, but like the stones were individually listed before. Small hole wall, some 3 inches deep. 3 inches, huh? It's just because I have you can have so many torches. Like, how many sets of 5 torches can you have? I don't really remember. Let's open all the coffins. Ah! The banshee flees out and emits an earth-shattering scream. You're alright, but it's very hard to hear. Ugh. That green slime is going to kill me. Ooh, yes. This I remember. Use. My sweet torch. Oh, no. There we go. The mummy bursts into flames, leaving behind a scepter among the ashes. Ooh. What's in bag 2? Alright, sweet. Copper coins. Oh. The slime engulfed my body. I didn't try to pass. I was just trying to open the friggin' door. I die instantly. It's a sad thing that your adventures have ended here. Oh. Oh God, I don't want to do this again. All right, let's take a little pause here. I might have to come back to it, y'all. I'm really sorry. Yep, we're gonna have to end it. So I'll do the stream version. Maybe I gotta re-record this for the full video later. But thank you all for watching. I'm sorry I didn't get to any more of your questions. Thank you to the Patreon supporters. I do not have the list in front of me, and I am embarrassed by that. We got a new one, Mario. So here's your video shout out. The M-Hat Hero, who just joined us at Dojo Disciple. So thank you very much. He says he has the DVD already, so we'll figure out something else for you. Otherwise, we got these T-shirts for sale. This one is called Rising Pixels. It's based on the logo that you see all over the place. The newish one that we have. And the artwork is actually done by Louis Lloyd Judson of Illustrations fame, who does a lot of cool stuff for us. No, this is Lord Tunes. Oh God. No, sorry, it's Lewis's because we credit him for it in the podcast. But anywhoozle, this is from the You Might Get a T-shirt tier, which I think for 4 months. At that tier, or 3 as a Dojo Disciple, you can get a sweet T-shirt. Anyone who got one last year already and is still giving is eligible for one this year as well, so that'll be a fun thing. We're gonna do a couple of new designs, at least one I'm thinking of, and I want to do a second one as well. But yeah, you get to take your pick, so you get a voucher basically for whichever one you want. Pretty cool stuff. Sorry I didn't get very far in the game itself. Needed more time. Always need more time. But thank you for joining. I'll look at a question real quick here. If I can get the app up. Get ye Flask. Thanks, Vinnk. Such a happy reaper. Yeah, I did forget to save, so yeah. Shadowgate Classics on Game Boy Color? Ooh, is it different? I should look that up. Oh, James, didn't know about this game. This game is good stuff. I definitely want to play through the Switch version. Yeah, Deja Vu was also on NES. That's how I played it. It was amazing. I'm playing your childhood. You're welcome, Vinnk. Yeah, Deja Vu is good stuff. In fact, I wanted to make a video game in high school inspired by Deja Vu that was just like a lot more complicated and used like full motion video because that was all the rage in the 90s. I've actually there's a demo somewhere. There's not a lot that goes on. I think I recorded some footage of like a robber lying on the ground and like trying to like steal something out of your house. Like I wonder if I should cut that together and throw it up on a channel somewhere. Oh, goodness. Oh, James, this is the first one with Sean. Yeah, I used to do more of these Pile of Shames on SeanOrange, and it was more of a typical setup than what I'm doing here. But I like this better. Fewer issues. So, and did Season 2 ever finish? I'll get back to you on that. 90 Sean from the Dreamcast anniversary video. Yeah, I've become 90 Sean again. It only took 20 years. Although 20 years ago was 2000, so oof. I don't want to think about it. Alright, cool. Alright, well thank you everyone again. And we will definitely do this again. We can do a part 2 of this. There's no reason to stop. I have a whole list of other games that we definitely want to play. And I will find a way to talk about the Shadowgate remake at some point. So, let us know which games that you want us to play. One other one that we asked for last time was Battle for Olympus, and I'm definitely going to do that one. But there are tons of others that we'd love to get to. But all right, thanks everyone. Turn that off. Oh, I'll just mute this. Video production.
Famicom Dojo.